Hey, what's good, YouTube? Mike here with another reaction video. I'm a former major label recording artist and LA session guitarist with a passion for great music regardless of genre. And speaking of great music, today's artist comes highly recommended. He's new to the channel. His name is Jake Shimabukuro, and the song that we're going to check out is Over the Rainbow. So here I'm going to read a short bio about Jake. Jake Shimabukuro is a ukulele virtuoso from Hawaii. He can play any style of music on the ukulele from jazz to rock. He became a YouTube sensation in 2006 with his rendition of While My Guitar Gently Weeps. He has also composed film music and worked with famous musicians. He supports many good causes such as music education, environment, and peace. So I did look up some of the famous musicians they said he worked with. I don't have them here, but I saw Jack Johnson. I think Bette Midler was on the list. And as far as I think they were Japanese films that he composed the soundtracks for. So he must be pretty damn good on that ukulele. That's all I'm saying. So instead of guessing or wondering, why don't we just figure it out?
Aloha, Jake Shimabukuro here. Today is a very special day because it is the 74th anniversary of the premiere of The Wizard of Oz. So I kind of wanted to do a special tribute.
74th anniversary.
And this is my interpretation of one of the greatest songs ever written, Over the Rainbow. I actually recorded this.
All right, so I think the Over the Rainbow, I don't remember what the year was, but I remember there being a Hawaiian ukulele player, like, I want to say back in the 80s, and he was like this big heavyset guy who looked kind of like a sumo wrestler or something, and he was like a master of the ukulele. So let's see what Jake can do.
It's on my latest album, Grand Ukulele, and there's a funny story behind.
Okay, how does he say?
I actually recorded this on my latest album, Grand Ukulele, and there's a funny story behind this, behind the song Over the Rainbow. When we recorded the track, Alan Parsons, who was the producer of this record, he
Alan Parsons produced his record? Come on.
He wanted me to go back to the source of this song. So Alan and I, over at his house, we were on our hands and knees trying to set up his VCR player, and he brought the you know, his old VHS copy of The Wizard of Oz. Popped it in and we watched the whole thing, and it was great because I hadn't seen that film in, I mean, I don't know how many years, probably since I was a kid. But you know, we watched it and it was great because I got to hear the song in its proper context, you know, once again, and it completely changed the way I heard the melody and just the phrasing, you know, the phrasing of the melody. Hearing Judy Garland sing the song again completely, you know, changed my whole approach to the song. So yeah, so we recorded it with a full orchestra. Kip Winger did the arrangement for the orchestra.
What? Kip Winger? Did he just say Kip Winger did the arrangement? Like Kip Winger from hair metal band Winger? Like band that Beavis and Butthead made fun of non-stop. Their whole show was pretty much based on making fun of Winger. Kip Winger? That Winger? Okay. What was their hit song? She's only 17. Yeah, I don't think that song would have flown today. I think we have a different environment today. I don't know. That song just doesn't feel right anymore.
The melody, hearing Judy Garland sing the song again completely, you know, changed my whole approach to the song. So yeah, so we recorded it with a full orchestra. Kip Winger did the arrangement for the orchestra, and it was great. We recorded it live in Nashville, and it was a fantastic experience. So I'd like to play the solo ukulele version for you, though, of this song. It's one of the most beautiful songs ever written. Here's Over the Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz.
Solo ukulele. right, that's done very well. On it now, admittedly, I'm not a ukulele, or as he says, ukulele. Is that how he said it? I don't know how to say it the proper way. I feel self-conscious about saying it now that I know that I'm not saying it right. But yeah, on any instrument, when you play a chord melody, which is what the terminology that musicians would use to describe this type of performance, it's where you're playing the chords and the melody, chord melody, that's what they call it. Yeah, the one thing that you really want to accentuate is the melody. So the melody has to come out more pronounced than the chords do. And he is doing that beautifully. And I don't know why the ukulele sounds so good, because it's just weird. You're missing a lot of notes on ukulele, like as far as you don't always, it seems like you don't always get the bass note you would like to have. You know? Anyways, I'm not an authority on ukulele, so let's just listen to Mr. Jake Shimabukuro. I can almost say that now. Let's go back a touch. That's crazy. He's got a where's my hand? He's got like his thumb going down and his fingers strumming up. Okay. Okay, so the diminished. It looks like a lot of the chord shapes are similar to guitar, which I think the tuning is the same as the high 4 strings on a guitar, not the open strings. I just mean the intervals between the strings are the same as the 4 high strings on a guitar, except for the 4th string is an octave higher than it would be on guitar, or octave higher. Yeah, hard to explain. It won't be the lowest note, right? So the lowest sounding string on a ukulele is the 3rd string, not the 4th. That's the point I'm getting to. Kind of like a banjo does that too. A banjo has a high string in the closest to your chin position. Hey. I like how that whole section was just the same melodic figure and just changing chords with this repeating melodic figure. So that's the figure. The da 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 da. So it's gonna go on for a bit. There you go. In general, you could take any 2 notes from a scale, and as long as they're kind of given even weight as far as how often they're accentuated or played, at least one of those 2 notes will be in most chords you could choose. So it's actually a great device for playing chord changes over, because, like I said, all the chords will work over any 2 notes that are next to each other. But I think that's just from the melody, though, too. He's not improvising or anything like that. This is all part of the song, so I'm not. I guess I'm giving credit to the songwriter at this point. Hey. I want to hear that last bit. What do you call that? It's not tremolo, but I forget what that's called. It's kind of like going quick to make it sound like a harp. It's like a harp effect, yeah. Beautiful.
Over the Rainbow. Thank you very much.
Well, that was beautiful. That was actually gorgeous. It's amazing what you get your head filled with these ideas of what a certain instrument is, or yeah, I guess that's what we're talking about. A certain instrument, like what sounds can a certain instrument make? Where does it fit in music? And then somebody like this guy will come along and be like, no. You can put ukulele anywhere you want. It sounds beautiful if you learn how to play it properly. And Mr. Jake has taken the time to do that. You can tell that he is very musical. He probably would have excelled at any instrument, and I'd be surprised if he doesn't play other instruments as well. Because his talent goes beyond the instrument. I think to be as good as he is at ukulele, he hears things on a different level. Yeah, I mean, as a musician, I hear maybe some things that other people don't hear, but he's definitely a level above me. Yeah, his ears are incredible to have gotten as far as he did. I heard he started playing at about 4 years old, which makes sense. Actually, ukulele is a great instrument for kids to start playing because they can wrap their fingers around that little fretboard. So it is a great way to start. Most people use that as a launching pad into guitar or bass or something, but not this guy. This guy just went ahead and mastered the ukulele right before our very eyes. Yeah, that was something else. Okay, well, let me know what you guys thought. Are you willing to accept ukulele into your lives? If it's going to be played properly? Who's here for it? Let me know in the comments. Also, while you're at it, you've pretty much made it to the end by this point. So if you have made it to this point, you got to throw a yo down in the comments to let me know that you made it till the end here. And that lets me know that you are a good person. Because only a good person would stick around till the end. That's my theory. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you like the content, if you want more content like this, or if you have suggestions for content. You can join the membership to help support the channel, or even easier than that, and even cheaper than that, would be just to watch one of these two videos right here, and that would be doing me a solid. All right, peace out and all of that, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.